Let me tell you a horror story that nobody is going to debate, nobody is going to outrage about, and nobody is going to speak about on their social media also, because the rapist, the convict, is a rapist of a minor, and he's an ex-BJP MLA, so he fits all the bills. You know exactly which ones, right? Sometime in June 2017, a minor girl was accusing the then BJP MLA Kuldeep Sengar of rape. She actually went to the police station to file a complaint. The police refused to take the FIR. Therefore, she went outside the CM's office and tried to immolate, basically put herself on fire. After that, the police took her complaint. In the meantime, the girl's father was arrested by the police on false charges and beaten to death in police custody. The man died in police custody of injuries. Of course, none of this will be protested or spoken about by even men's rights activists, because this doesn't come into their agenda. This girl's father was a key witness. The case was transferred to the CBI, and the CBI concluded that the man was killed off in police custody as a way of intimidating the girl to withdraw her complaint. And then in 2019, when the victim was traveling to court by car with her two aunts and her lawyer, a truck came and hit this car, killing both her aunts and seriously injuring both the victim and the lawyer. This was taken as an attempt to murder, and this is how Kuldeep Sengar's family and the entire ecosystem kind of did everything under the book to murder another two members of this girl's family. But you should understand, in spite of all of this so far, there is more to this horror story. We will not protest this because this man ticks all the right check boxes for the new India. Yesterday, the Delhi High Court suspended the life term of Sengar and granted him bail. Apparently, they said you should not be seen around 5 kilometers radius of this girl. But you know, for a man who's actually offed her entire family, got her father killed in custody, got the aunts murdered by ramming a truck, like one 80s, 70s sort of villain horror story that you would see in films, this actually panned out in real life. But you know who will not protest this? Who will not ask their politicians questions? Who will not say that this is against our culture? Well, us, because Kuldeep Sengar is the right religion. He will pray to God and he'll do all the right things. But well, he is even a convicted rapist is required in this country for votes. And it seems Kuldeep Sengar has been let out on bail because his wife is campaigning for elections and he's going to help. We need rapists to campaign for elections in this country. Wow, what a lovely culture. Goddesses. Women are goddesses in this country. We should not say all of this. It's anti-Hindu and anti-Indian, and this is urban Naxal, rice bag convert behavior, if we say all that. So my advice to women in India, just make sure that you don't get sexually assaulted or raped or abused by a Hindu politician, because if you do, that man is going to come out on bail and again assault your entire family, or even murder them off, like how Kuldeep has done. So just remember, just make sure, okay, it's important that your assaulter is not Hindu, okay? And even if he is, there will also be women in the ecosystem who will go on television channels and say that there's nothing wrong. Some abusive man only used only 2 words. What is there? We must only work on changing their mindset. But if you wear such clothes and if you wear swimsuits and swim, because we need to wear 9 yards and swim, okay? We cannot wear swimsuits and swim. That's the rule. So if you wear swimsuits and swim, you cannot change the mindsets of all of these abusive men. So all of these aunties who, perpetrate and perpetuate rape culture themselves will be making sure that these men stay in power, so that whatever little crumbs that they are thrown, like, men will throw some crumbs at dogs, right? They'll hang on to those crumbs and then try to hold a candle to this society so that they can also have a little bit of power and oppress the rest who speak up against this. I've generally been reading the news for a very, very long time. I can generally say that I have never seen a time when convicted rapists were left out on bail to campaign for elections as we have seen recently. I think it is a great time to be a rapist as long as you just say the right words and you have the right religion in India. The thing is, a lot of people get very angry saying that I don't talk about some cases only because I am anti-Hindu and anti-Indian. But I mean, which country which and its people who keep claiming that they are the best culture. Women are goddesses, women are respected. But the women are respected comes with a caveat. If women don't behave the way that these majority women and aunties and uncles decide, they decide, the rape is justified. They decide that the sexual assault is justified. So, which other country requires convicted rapists to be set out on bail to campaign for votes? India. Which country leaves a convicted rapist out on bail, especially when the victim is a minor and her safety is at stake? India. Wow. And we are the best culture, best country, best ever, no? Enjoy. Happy New Year.